How to cite an article or chapter from a book in a database or print, APA 7th edition. This type of citation is used when citing a single article or chapter from an entire book with editors, different from the article or chapter's authors stored in an online database or in print. Here is what a sample citation looks like. Keep in mind the citation format will vary slightly based on the source's information. Carter, E period A period 2019 in parentheses, period. Biological materials of significance to cultural heritage, period. In P period Van Denne Biele, ampersand H period Edwards, editors in parentheses, comma, Raman Spectroscopy in Archaeology and Art History in italics, Volume 2, pages 97 to 122, in parentheses, period, Royal Society of Chemistry, period. To cite an article, chapter from a book in a database or print, you will need the article or chapter author's name, the date of the book's publication, the complete title of the article or chapter, including a subtitle if applicable, the book editor's name, the complete title of the book, including a subtitle if applicable, the edition number and volume number if applicable, the page numbers of the article if known, the name of the publishing company. What to do if missing information for the citation. If the date is unknown, use the term N period D period in the date parentheses. If there is no edition number or it is unknown, then omit this information from the citation. If there is no volume number or it is unknown, then omit this information from the citation. If the page numbers are unknown, then omit this information from the citation. How to format the article or chapter author's name for the citation. The author's name is written as last name, comma, first initial, period, middle initial if applicable, period. Write the author's name as the author would write the name, capitalizing the first letter of the last name and any initials. Include any suffix, such as junior or the third, after the initials. Do not include any earned title, such as PhD or Reverend. If there is more than one author, place commas between the names and use an ampersand before the final author's name. For example, the name in the sample citation is written as Carter, E period A period. How to format the date for the citation. Books are dated by year of publication, so include the 4-digit year within parentheses. Use the book date even if the article or chapter has a different publication date. Follow the parentheses with a period. For example, adding the date to the sample citation will be written as 2019 in parentheses followed by a period. How to format the article or chapter title for the citation. Article or chapter titles use sentence case, so capitalize only the first word of the title, first word of the subtitle if applicable, any proper nouns, and any acronyms. Article or chapter titles are written in normal font style. If the article has a subtitle, place a colon between the primary title and subtitle. Follow the title with a period. For example, adding the chapter title to the sample citation will be written as Biological Materials of Significance to Cultural Heritage, period. How to format the book editor's name for the citation. The editor's name is written as first initial, period, middle initial, if applicable, period, last name. Write the editor's name as the editor would write the name, capitalizing the first letter of the last name and any initials. Include any suffix, such as junior or the third, after the last name. Do not include any earned titles, such as PhD or Reverend. If there is more than one editor, place commas between the names and use an ampersand before the final editor's name. Place the word in before the first editor's name. Follow the final editor's name with the term ED in parentheses if there is one editor, or EDS period in parentheses if there are multiple editors. Place a comma after the parentheses. For example, adding the editor's names to the sample citation is written as in P. Van den Abele, ampersand H period Edwards, editors in parentheses, followed by a comma. How to format the book title for the citation. Book titles use sentence case, so capitalize only the first word of the title, first word of the subtitle if applicable, any proper nouns, and any acronyms. Book titles are italicized. If the title has a subtitle, place a colon between the primary title and subtitle. Do not follow the book title with any punctuation. For example, adding the book title to the sample citation will be written as Raman Spectroscopy in Archaeology and Art History in italics. How to format the edition, volume, and page numbers for the citation. Write the most recent edition number in ordinal case, first, second, etc., followed by the term ed period. Write the volume number numerically, preceded by the term VOL period. Write the page numbers of the entire article or chapter numerically, joined by a hyphen. Precede the page numbers with the term PP period. Place all three pieces of information in a single set of parentheses and separate them with commas. Follow the parentheses with a period. For example, adding the volume and page numbers to the sample citation will be written as Volume 2, comma, pages 97 to 122 in parentheses, followed by a period. How to format the publisher's name for the citation. Write the name of the publishing company after the page number. Use title case rules to capitalize the publisher's name. Capitalize the first word of the publisher's name, any proper nouns, and any major words longer than 3 letters. Follow the name with a period. For example, adding the publishing company's name to the sample citation will be written as Royal Society of Chemistry, period. Formatting on the references page. Alphabetize the source based on the first word of the citation, the article or chapter author's last name. Place all citations longer than 1 line in hanging indent format, the first line flush to the left-hand margin and all subsequent lines indented by 1 full tab. Double space the entire references page and do not add additional spaces between citations. This concludes how to cite an article or chapter from a book in a database or print.